All of our focus is on injury prevention and injury management and injury rehab. Hopefully not so much the latter two right now.
The football season is a daily grind. It's up to Rex Sharp and the Mizzou sports medicine team to keep them in the game.
Recovery is the big thing right now. So we do the hot and cold both. We get in the hot tub for about 3 minutes and the cold tub for 1 minute. And what you're doing is you're kind of increasing the blood flow with the heat and then shutting down the blood flow with the cold. And it's almost like a pump. And you can kind of pump out some of the metabolites that have been built up from exercise. I love the SwimX. I use it a lot for not only rehab but also some conditioning. We've got some athletes right now who had some lower extremity issues. When you jump in the pool, you're reducing your body weight by a minimum of 40%. And so you can get in there and do things in water that you might not be able to do on dry land. We still see a lot of people come in, but fortunately they're not coming in for acute injury treatment.
That's thanks in part to Mizzou's practice adjustments. Following the lead of the National Football League, the Tigers cut out two-a-days, continuing the program's progressive history.
Even when the NCAA went to the 2 practice, 1 practice, 2 practice, 1 practice mode, 2-1-2. Now we were already doing that way before they ever mandated it. And now of course we've gone to the 1-a-days, and it wouldn't surprise me if they follow suit one of these days also with a rule saying you can't practice twice a day.
Sharp and company's work is evident all over the field, especially at the offensive line. Hit by a freak slew of injuries a year ago, the O-line is healthy and staying that way, especially Justin Britt, the big senior from Lebanon, who tore his ACL against Florida and was back on the field within 4 months.
You know, Justin had great outcome. He had surgery in November and came back and actually played a little bit in the spring. And he not only had an ACL, he had a meniscus repair too. You know, really any of the successful outcomes have been depend upon 3 things. One is a good team physician, and we have 11 team physicians headed by Pat Smith, who I think is the best in the country. And then a good injury treatment or management plan, and I'd like to think we can provide that. But the third thing that we can really never control is that we have to have the player willing to do whatever we ask him to do.
That's the mindset I went into it with. I didn't go into it depressed or anything. I was motivated.
I've been coaching football for 26 years, and I've seen a lot of really good trainers. But I'm going to tell you, Rex Sharp and his staff is as good as there is anywhere in the country.
I'll have the date and the athlete's name and the treatment that I want them to receive in the order that I want them to receive it.
Britt is just one of Sharp's many success stories.
Trying to get better.
Proving Mizzou sports medicine to be indispensable to the Tigers' success. For the Mizzou Network, I'm Ben Arnett.